what? It's what? Welcome to What's What with Old Man Liver, your crazy, freaky, fucked up friend. Talking to you from the Pioneer Saloon with our new kind of reality podcast series where we're discussing all the crazy shit that goes on in Goodsprings with our various businesses and such. And today's focus is a longtime friend and resident of Goodsprings and employee of the saloon and so forth, Gordy. Gordy's joining us today.
Hey, nice to be here.
Thanks for being here. It's good just to be alive in general, right?
Oh, that's true. Very good, very true story there.
Yeah, so especially when it comes to how many times have you actually hurt yourself pretty badly in your life?
Well, quite a few times actually. I cut half my head off once. That was a pretty good entertainment. Blew off my finger one time. That's another good story there.
How'd you blow it up?
Well, when I was a little, I blew this part off a little bit.
With what? What do you blow it off? Like, did you have a stick of dynamite or something?
Well, a sledgehammer and a box of caps. You trip and it falls in your hand and you go, yeah, boom.
That's crazy. And then, what about like the motorcycle accidents?
Oh, that was a good rib breaker there.
Yeah, that was a doozer. That was, and we were sitting in discussing, talking to our friends that are actually in reality production, and here Gordy walks in, bloody and ribs broken and all kinds of stuff. He's, hey, boss, are you okay? Like, you got to go to the hospital.
No, I stayed here the night.
Yeah, you never did you? Yeah, that's where they're like, you live a reality show, and I'm like, yeah, I can't. Yeah, I'm surprised someone hasn't picked up on that. And then, a few other, you've been in various wrecks and
about 20 of them, I say, pretty close.
Gordy is a walking liability for me. So there, but he came with the property. I couldn't help him. He's so lovable. How can you not love Gordy? So
that's very true. Then
now, for those of you not familiar with the video game Fallout New Vegas, it's well known that they base a character off of you in the game, and that character is called what?
Easy Pete. That's what they call me.
That's right. So he's like the front of the saloon. You got to ask him, for dynamite and all kinds of good stuff. And because you were around back when the developers were developing the video game, correct?
Right. Yeah, sure was.
Because that was 2010, and you've been out here, 25 years now? Or
about 30 years.
30 years, okay. And where do you live in Goodsprings?
5 miles out in the hills.
5 miles out in the hills. Is it kind of like the hills have eyes out there?
Oh, well, yeah, yes, they do.
Because they do have eyes.
Yeah, they do.
You're two of them.
That's right.
So I got to tell the audience this is a funny one. When I first met Gordy, when we took over the saloon, of course things were chaotic and enough, and we had some issues with the kitchen that the previous owners had failed us, and we had to kind of wing a whole barbecue license. And so we're working with propane and all this kind of stuff out there. And it was like we had been through like a couple months of just hell, fixer-upper stuff, properly permitting things, madness. And then I finally got a night where
he could relax.
Yeah. I went home and I'm like, tonight, yeah. My old lady and I were just going to watch a movie and chillax. And so we were like, okay, we can take a load off. The place is going to, everything's fine. It's doing fine without us. Let's watch a movie and relax. And then we get a phone call, and they're like, you need to get to Goodsprings right away. Because I didn't have my Goodsprings house yet. I was still commuting from Las Vegas. And I'm like, holy crap. So we race over here, which, God knows what speed we were going. And I remember pulling up to town, and there's all these ambulances and fire trucks and police cars. And then there's Gordy. And you're like a cartoon, literally a cartoon where he's like still on fire and smoking, and your beard is still singed. And what was it that happened that blew up?
It sprung a leak in the back, and I went to shut it off, and before I could get there, it went boom.
And you went flying, literally.
On the second time it did.
The second time.
Because of course, once it started a fire, I had to go back there and make sure the fire was out, but it blew up again. And that's what happened.
And then you you literally flew back like 10 feet or something. And
that's a real story. When shit blows up, you do go backwards.
so that's verified. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I remember, just showing up and the whole, apparently it was like a bomb went off in the town. Everyone called 911 at once.
It was quite loud.
It totally, the 911 lines were full. And we get here and I'm like, Gordy, you gotta, are you okay? And he's like, I'm fine, boss. And I'm like, Gordy, we need to get you checked out. I had to talk you into letting the medic look at you. And
felt fine, yeah.
So we had to close down the rest of that day, and I think most of the next to regroup and get re-permitted and everything else because
it's the only time we shut down,
Yeah, that's true. That's one of the other times I do remember shutting down is when Steve Darnell down the street found some real dynamite.
Yeah, that's happened twice so far.
Yeah, and that was the last one, at least that I was there for, was just like last year. Yeah. And I said the only thing that could have been better is if Gordy had found the dynamite, and then we could have said Easy Pete literally has the dynamite.
Yeah, and they're trying to find my stash, and they can't do it.
So, yeah, that's insane. So in that time, Steve Darnell calls me up and it's like, we have to close the town and evacuate. So we did have to close early that day. But that was a doozer. That was kind of like life imitating art type thing there with a
good times, they say.
New Vegas, yeah, we always have good times. I can't say that's right. It was leading right up to our Fallout fan celebration that year, and so that was we had like 2,000 people buy tickets at the last minute, so that could have helped.
Could have boosted it up.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. But so what's the craziest job you've ever had? Didn't you actually have to work with dynamite at one point?
When I blew up the mountain.
Yeah, what job do you have where you're blowing up mountains like that?
Well, they drill a hole, bore a hole, you stick a little fuse in there, and you drop it down this little hole.
So they still do that? Or was this?
Yep.
How long ago was that?
Oh, better than, I want to say about 15, 18 years ago.
Okay, yeah, so that's kind of fun. You got to blow up mountains out here. That's
that's what I was doing at the time.
So that was actually that was your job. You were paid to blow shit up with dynamite.
Why not?
That's a great gig.
Well, there's
any
demo
other
people.
Interesting jobs you've had out here?
Oh, I've worked in every yard in this town.
Yeah, everyone in town knows Gordy, and you've pretty much helped literally everybody.
Everybody, yeah. Got to be a nice guy sometimes.
All right, so knowing the property better than anyone else in the world, is there anything that's unique that people don't know about?
It's usually the gun holster underneath the bar.
Yeah, that's right. Because you are, tell the audience where you find that.
Well, if you walk into the bar, the first person at the end of the bar always got the gun before anybody. When stuff goes down, he's already got shit covered. Even the bartender, they can't get nowhere from either side except for one way. And that's reaching under the bar and finding that little cubby hole.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because people don't realize the bar itself is from the 1800s.
Yeah.
So it predates the Pioneer Saloon, which was founded in 1913.
Right.
So that bar has some old school, Old West gun action.
Yep, all kinds of stuff.
Didn't you tell me there's bullet holes all over the place that people don't even talk about?
Just the main ones by that side door right there.
But aren't there some even in here?
Yeah, well, there's like shotgun little pellets and stuff. Bullets go up, they got to come down somewhere.
Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, because I see, even when I'm looking at the press tin on the walls, a few times I'm like, is that a bullet hole or is that a nail, an old screw hole or something? Yeah. It's hard to tell on some of them, but from my understanding, and we'll cover the bullet holes in a different episode, but the property is fascinating.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people, unless you've seen the old episode on Ghost Adventures, they don't know that there's like a tavern underneath this, right?
Well, it's a campsite, anyhow.
A campsite?
Yeah, I built a campsite up underneath the bar.
So you were like living there or what?
Oh, no, they wouldn't let me live there yet.
I'm sure it's against some kind of county permit to live underneath a restaurant saloon.
No, it's a cold storage room, but, you know, I gutted it out, put a little campfire down in there and a camera so I can be seen. Yep.
So you cold storage yourself?
Yeah, now I'm rehabilitated.
I appreciate that. So I have enough. I get in enough trouble by myself to have to explain you living in the tavern underneath the saloon.
Just passing through.
So is it possible, because the Pioneer Saloon survived Prohibition,
Right.
is it possible that that tavern was used to store alcohol and
Yep.
sneak through there? Because I know this is weird. My house that I have down the street, the previous owner had told me that at one point it connected, because we have a mine shaft on our house there, and
Yeah.
they felt like it connected to the Pioneer Saloon at one point, which is possible because there's miles of mine shafts around.
Right, but it don't.
It
goes to Larry's.
Right. I know it's all collapsed now or whatever,
Yeah.
or who knows if it ever actually did or not.
It was imploded is what they did.
Oh, is that what it was? So
Yeah.
That's interesting. And it's amazing to me that there's still a lot of mine shafts around here.
Oh, yeah.
And knowing your propensity for putting yourself in danger, I assume you've explored a lot of those.
Pretty much about 1,000 of them out here, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I could
wandering
see
them.
that.
I checked yours out too.
I know you would, but
Oh, no, I already did.
Of course you did. Good God.
I had to mess with Larry.
Well, yeah, that's entertaining in its own right. We're talking about my neighbor from K-Ghost Radio. Great guy, funny dude. But yeah, we're bonding on, we share ghosts and we share mine shafts between our houses. So,
That's right. Boo.
But now you're not really big on the ghost thing, are you? Like,
I know where they're at. They're around everywhere.
you really think so? That there's
They could be checking us out right now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta. It's that whole energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Like your spirit's got to go somewhere, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, it'd be interesting. But yeah, that was the other time we had you on the Old Man Liver show, was talking about paranormal stuff. Austin was there even back in the day, and then just stuff that only you guys knew from being around so long. Unfortunately, Flynn has since passed away, and Dale has moved away.
Hey, he's probably hanging out here somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of weird Flynn stuff. This is why we get along so well. It's not right, but so we've had a lot of great times here together. Now we've known each other 5
And we're gonna
years.
have a bunch more, I'm thinking.
Bunch more, yeah. We're just getting started.
Heck yeah.
We just got this thing permitted to where we can open up. What?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
It is almost time.
That's a thing. It's, we're in Nevada. If we can be open 24 hours. I always try to remind people that if you ever, we don't have to close at 10 o'clock or whatever. If you want to
Probably
stay.
the bartender's discretion.
Yeah, let us know if you got a group that wants to stay out late or come, and hang out with the ghosts late. And we do paranormal investigations, and we do a Good Screams event every October, plus a Halloween party. So we have all kinds of cool stuff going
Breast
on.
Fest and stuff.
Yeah. We've started all these festival type events, mostly music related, like Nevada Blues Festival, Breast Fest. And Gordy, just so you ladies know, he does participate in the bra parade, and he looks quite sexy.
Middle.
Yeah, see? Yeah, I'm not sure when he turned into a sumo wrestler or not, but
well, they think I'm a big beefy in the game, so I just tried a little bit.
Well, you do. You look good in the game, and you look good in real life. You're in good shape.
That's what they say. Not bad for a 60-something-year-old guy.
I know. I've lost track. I don't even remember how old I am anymore. And I lost, about 10 years ago. I gave up counting. It's like I don't even know how to count that high. But
that last good drink.
Well, I appreciate you and your friendship and being on the show.
Oh,
and
me too.
If you want to come see Gordy, he's here most of the week. Take a picture with him. He's an icon in Goodsprings, not to mention with the gamers crowd. So come say hello to Easy Pete /Gordy. And we'll see you on the next What's What with Old Man Liver. Woota! It's What's What! It's What's What!